2024, from April 23rd to September 12th. And why do I remember so precisely September 12th? Is because in 2015, my mama's funeral was on September 12th. It was just like, this is a whole full circle. A
Man.
whole full circle right now. Do they know where she's buried? No. Do he knows that she's been buried? No. Because he hasn't. Who did he hear it from? He hasn't talked to me. Still hasn't talked to the funeral home. Hasn't talked to anybody. But yeah, I ultimately ended up having to pay because the funeral home and my family, they were like, listen, we can no longer keep her here. It's been too long. Like, I was trying everything over that time, over that amount of time, calling for support, financial assistance, lawyers, everything, trying to get this thing handled.
But ultimately, you can only do so much because you're not her daughter, right?
And
So this took for him to kind of pick up.
absolutely,
Wow,
he's her next of kin, right?
right.
So the paperwork, in my mind, I kind of find a little bit of solace with him being ignorant to the fact that him thinking that the paperwork that my daughter signed will put her on the hook for everything, but it didn't. It only put her on the hook for her to get out of that nursing facility, okay, that hospice center, because they did not have coolers or anything. So if somebody died there, she was going to lay in that bed until whoever, the city morgue, county morgue, whoever came and picked that body up, which could have been weeks to a month or so, right? But they pushed that for my daughter to do because it would have her body would have been gone quicker, right? And literally after the next week, we had to call the facility back to ask them for some paperwork and information. Do you know what they told my daughter? They was like, well, we don't have a signed affidavit on file to release information to you. So we can't give you that information.
So this information was only pretty much her could
Getting,
only be shared with her dad.
yeah, only her dad.
Meanwhile,
He's the next of kin.
he's missing in action.
He's missing in action. He's not showing up, not answering calls, not doing anything. Not doing anything.
So okay. What was the dates again? You said from 23. What was that again?
April 23rd, 2024. She was buried September 12th, 2024. So you got May,